everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some tips with y'all on how I organize my linen closet. So let's get started. The very first thing that I recommend that y'all do is to assess your needs for your closet. Now this is very important because this is going to dictate every single thing that you're going to need to prep for in order to get this closet to where you need it to be. This is the only linen closet in my house. It is right by the bathroom, and in here I store all of my towels, all of my linen, some additional toiletries, and I also needed a place to store some items for my dog. So once you've identified that, your next thing is organizational products. You can use just about anything, ranging from baskets to bins to bags or even boxes. I found these boxes at IKEA, and what I love about them is that they're extremely sturdy and that they have lids. In the very first box, I'm storing all of my additional toiletries. I used to coupon, and this is what I have left for my stockpile. I chose to store all of my extra toiletries here because I wanted to conceal them. I didn't want to put them in clear containers. And then in the second box, I am just storing some additional tissues. I'm placing both of these boxes on the very first shelf. I found these really beautiful gray and white chevron printed totes with handles on them at Ross. I'm placing all of my extra toilet paper in the first bin. In the second one, I'm placing my dog's bath towels because she too gets a bath in this bathtub up here. These totes are going on the second shelf. This is my absolute favorite shelf liner, y'all. I love it because it's got a smooth surface on the top and because of the print. You might also recognize this from my kitchen organizational video that I did for under my cabinet sink. I used the exact same shelf liner in there as well. I found this large cabinet shelf for a few dollars at HomeGoods, and I just placed it on the back right corner of the shelf. These wire baskets are a clearance Target find from like 4 years ago. In here I like to keep my hand towels, and I like to fold mine in threes and then in half. And I'm placing both of my hand towels in this basket. As for my washcloths, I like to fold them in half and then roll them up. And I like to do this because it makes the organizational process all the more easier, and it also makes things easier for my children to just grab their towels and then head on to the bath. I just placed these two baskets under this shelf, and I had to finesse it in there a little bit, but you can hardly tell. The one's a little wonky, but I like the fact that here I was given an opportunity to create another level by adding this shelf. I have this really gorgeous storage box by Kate Spade that I got at HomeGoods a while ago. And in it, I am storing all of my first aid supplies. Yeah, things like Band-Aids, gauze, ointments. It just wasn't working for me because anytime I needed a Band-Aid, I needed it like time now. And I wasn't able to do that because there was no organization in this box. So I came up with this genius idea. This is my absolute favorite tip out of this entire video. My lipstick collection outgrew the container that I was housing all my lipsticks in. Then I found this other container at Goodwill for just a couple of dollars. I love that I was able to categorize all of these items for my first aid kit. So in this first one, I put all of the ointments that I have. This other one, I put all of our Band-Aids. And in the last one of this container, I put our alcohol wipes. In this other container, I put all of our gauzes. I love that I was able to separate all of them by size, by the way. In the other drawer, I put this ice pack, some gloves, and our thermometer. I just stacked them on one another and then put them on top of this little shelf. I have this small Lazy Susan that I picked up at HomeGoods, and I placed it to the left of the shelf. On it, I am storing my dog's shampoos, her conditioners, and a couple of other items. I told you another priority in this closet was my dog. I just love this, you guys. This is like the most genius hack ever. When it comes to my towels, I like to fold them in threes and then fold the ends inward and then fold that in half. It just gives it like a really fluffy look, like those towels you see displayed at like Bed Bath & Beyond. To the left of that, I just put this 3-tier little shelf that I have and just stored some additional items that I needed in here. When it comes to storing linens, it can be a little bit overwhelming because of the size of them. So I picked up these vacuum seal storage bags so that I can condense my storage down to half its size. I use the Ziploc brand as well as the Dollar Tree brand. Don't sleep on those Dollar Tree brand ones. They really work. I haven't had an issue with the ones that I've used thus far, so I definitely recommend those. I put the comforter in this bin by itself, and in this other bin, I placed the rest of the linen. And it's kind of cool because the way that they've sort of flattened created this like filing system. Before I show y'all what it looks like now, here's a quick look at the before. And here's the after. I absolutely love the way that this turned out. It's incorporating beauty and function all into one. And that's it. There's my closet. I really hope that y'all enjoyed today's video and were able to find some of these tips useful, and hopefully are able to incorporate some into your own homes. If you liked today's video, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!